So it's the All-Star break in the WNBA, and I have a few things to say. I believe that Caitlin Clark is a top 5 player in the WNBA already, and there's really no argument. The WNBA just signed a new media rights deal. To be honest, she's doing better than I expected. She's clearly the best rookie. She's going to win Rookie of the Year. She's like minus 2,000 in the sports books. She should be on the USA team, and I'm kind of happy she's not because I think it would benefit her in the long run. She needs some rest. She's been at the forefront of everything women's basketball for the last 2 years. Alright, just to start, I wanted to bring up the Diana Taurasi clip from, I don't know when it was, about 3-4 months ago, of basically when she said it would take a while to adjust. She's doing all this against 18-year-olds. That won't fly in the W.
Right? When the college guys come out, they're waiting for them. I mean, Camilla's coming, Caitlin's coming. There's more than just that are coming. What will the league have in store for them when they get there?
Look, SVP, reality is coming.
Okay.
There's levels to this thing, and that's just life. We all went through it.
Of course.
And you see it on the NBA side, and you're going to see it on this side, where, you look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time.
So she's saying she can do it against 18-year-olds, but when you come to the W, you're going to have some grown women. Now, I don't know if Taurasi has noticed, but she's doing just fine against these grown women. She has been fine. It literally took her like 10 or 15 games, and she's already a top 5 player in the WNBA. So I just wanted to bring that back up, make sure we're checking receipts. And honestly, Caitlin Clark has been doing better than I expected and probably most realistic fans expected. She's leading the WNBA in assists, not just rookies, the entire WNBA. She's 15th in points and really close to top 10, to be honest. The Fever has had back-to-back first overall picks, and they are easily going to be in the playoffs. Like, last year, they were terrible. The year before that, they were terrible. They get Caitlin Clark, and they're in the playoffs easily. Caitlin Clark has scored or assisted on 849 of the Fever's 2,033 points. That's 41%. That's the most of any player in the entire league, rookie or vet. And the Rookie of the Year race is not close at all either. Every week she's breaking some crazy record. Most assists in a single WNBA game. She had 19 assists. She was 1 assist off of the first ever 2020 game in WNBA history. Clark is only 13 assists away from the most assists ever in a season, by a rookie. The Fever have 14 games left. She's going to blow this number out of the water. I remember when Kennedy Carter said, what else does she do besides just score? She literally has one of the 4 triple-doubles in the season this year. Like, there's been 4 triple-doubles this year, and she has one of them. Clark has more 20-point games this season than all of the other rookies put together. He has 10. All the other rookies have an 8 20-point games combined. Just watching the games, if you're watching the games, both players, you're clearly going with Caitlin Clark. And I just wanted to pull up this Shaq clip. It doesn't really make sense. He said that Angel Reese is clearly his Rookie of the Year, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're related, like he's her uncle or something like that. They're both from LSU, if not, and obviously he's going to side with him, so that's a nothing burger. But it is weird that Shaq's ruining his credibility. For what? Just to stir up some emotion? And another thing with this media, I do understand how people are upset of how Clark has been covered so closely and Angel Reese has not. Clark is clearly the best player, but Angel Reese is not bad at all. And if you don't think that Caitlin Clark's better, you're just being dishonest. This isn't even about Reese not being good enough. On any other year, she's probably going to win this Rookie of the Year race. 13-10, I mean, come on now. But this year is just simply not another year. Caitlin Clark is a top 5 player in the league as a rookie. She's doing stuff that has literally never been done in the history of the WNBA. Not just for rookies, but in general, like in players in general. I do want to throw this in there. The WNBA signed a new media deal, and it's not a coincidence that they signed it just now. It's going to triple the league's revenue. The lowest paid players are making like $57K right now. It will bump up the floor to $200,000. I saw something that was like the top 8 rated games or most watched games this season. The Indiana Fever are 7 of the top 8. Clark just brings the most numbers. People want to watch her play. She's the most exciting women's basketball player in history. This kind of brings me to my next point. It's not going to happen. It doesn't matter at this point. But why is she not on the USA team? There was a notion that Caitlyn wasn't good enough to be on this team, but that's just not true. Here are the players on the team. Caitlin Clark easily has the best stats out of all these ladies. I mean, look at this. She's leading in virtually every category over Kelsey Plum, Joy Lloyd, Diana Taurasi, Chelsea Gray. I mean, what else do you want? I just hope the WNBA doesn't waste this cash cow. I'm not joking when I say this. Caitlin Clark is a top 5 player in the WNBA.